all freaks, geeks, and half-naked women. And that's just the audience. So it's good. I like it. I told the tech crew I needed stairs. I guess I failed in getting that. Get down the stairs out there, guys. Thanks so much. Aren't they doing a great job, our ninjas? Aren't they doing good? All these ninjas, and all of you, not a single damn pirate. Not one. Not one. I want to see the battle happen right here. Right now. That's good, man. Good. So I'm a professor of cultural anthropology at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Can anybody tell me what an anthropologist is or does? Anybody? That guy. No. The study of dead people, that's an archaeologist or a necrophiliac. That's what? Studying cultures, yes. Everything it is that makes us human, that isn't physical or tangible. The last several years working at the Venetian, they insist that I work both as an anthropologist and I do magic shows there. And when I perform as a magician, they insist I perform as a 1400s Roman Catholic Italian. Very difficult as I'm a Russian Jew from Salt Lake City, Utah. So half my family's Mormon, half Jewish, which makes me universally hated everywhere I go. And it makes me a Moru or a Jewman or a Moor Jew or something. I don't know. Moorish, yeah, I guess. My best friend growing up was a Muslim. It took Utah for the Jew and the Muslim to be best friends. And that's the solution to the Middle East. You gather up all the Mormons. Perfect, that's a great spot. Thank you. You gather up all the Mormons, you send them over to the Middle East, the Jews and Muslims come together to kick the bastards out. Being a more Jew is tough. You know, I don't eat bacon or drink coffee. Why live? Most of you would be dead by now. My girlfriend is an evangelical Christian. It's true, it's true. Her mother thinks that hell is a place where evil people go, along with Jews that date her daughter. It's true. She reorganized my library in my house, and she put the Bible under biography, and Darwin's Origin of the Species under bird. So, it's good. It's a good relationship. It's healthy. The sex is great. So, working at the Venetian, don't imagine it. Don't picture it. If I pull this too tight, we can play Jew or not Jew. Here we are. Listen, Jews, we're optimists, man. We cut off an inch before we know how long it's going to be. That's a glass full kind of people. So getting back to my roots, working at the Venetian, they wanted to know if I could tell if people were lying or not. If I could tell if people were lying or not. I had no idea. But since it was a substantial pay increase, I said yes. That comes from both sides of my family. Go Team Mitt. And here we are. This is what I did. I have a paper bag, because I'm cheap. Inside the bag, I have 5 pieces of candy, 4 gold and 1 black. 4 gold and 1 black. I'm going to drop them in the bag. You're going to reach inside, grab a piece of candy. Don't look at it. Don't show anyone. Reach inside, grab a piece of candy. Kevin, give 5 people a chance. Don't look at it. Don't show anybody. Here we are, right there. Reach inside, grab a piece of candy. Don't look at it. Don't show anybody. Excellent. Going? Reach inside, grab a piece of candy. You say grab a piece of candy. I do. I'm sorry. Reach inside, grab a piece of candy. So good. Inside, grab a piece of candy. Got it. Okay. Now, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't show anybody. I'm sorry, we're not ADA approved. Okay. Don't look at your candy yet. Don't look at your candy yet. Now, if at this moment I was able to tell you who had which piece of candy, I would be what's considered a god among men. Yes. He's like a god, right? Like him. Okay, so, now, at this moment, I don't know who has which piece of candy because they don't know who has which piece of candy. If you're currently holding onto a piece of candy, come up here, stand in a straight line, give them a round of applause. Please, right. audience. It's been amazing. I've never been so turned on by cats in my whole life. Okay, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've always been more of a dog fetishist. Here we are. All of you will say, now just put yourself, that's creepy. All of you put yourself in order of importance, however you'd like to do that. Just mix around, move around, switch places. Anybody? I love that I don't give any definition of which side of the is. What the? You stop it now. It's always the pink-haired ones. Or the ones with the really big swords. You know what it means when somebody has a real big sword? You know what that means? It means they don't have a girlfriend, so they have enough time to build a really big sword. What it means. We turn on this. Is this mic on? My fault. Is it off? Did I turn it off? There we go. I got it. Did I get it? No? Okay. Straight back. You are so beautiful. Fine, I can't even get a girl here. I guess I'll have to go back to Ren Fair. Okay! I want you to know, you guys are just like Ren Fair, except for cleaner, better looking, and more sex. All of you are going to say, yes, I have the black piece of candy. And I have to determine who's telling the truth and who's lying. Let's try.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
She says with great hesitation, but a soft sweetness in her voice that says that she could play a little kitty in an anime cartoon.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
I wouldn't want her mad at me. This one right there, I think off with her head is something she dreams about every night. Yeah.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Yeah! What is the symbol on your arm there?
It's the fairy tale.
The fairy tale. Yeah. Giving us his best Barry White impersonation. How nice. Here we are. Say, yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
I like the pauses between the words. Giving us our best William Shatner impersonation. You know why there are no William Shatner impersonators out there? No, because he'll show up and do it for less. He'll undercut anybody. Price line, negotiate. Okay, say yes. I have the black piece of candy.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Changing the scripting ever so slightly. What I think's funny is she's terrified that she's lying, and she doesn't even know if she's lying or not yet. Right? Okay, the universe is now going to change. All of you turn around, peek at what piece of candy you have, then turn back here. Don't let anyone else see it, don't let anyone else look at it, just peek at it and come back here. The inventor of the lie detector also invented what? Does anybody know? Vibrator, no. That's a good guess, though. That's a good Wonder Woman, yeah! The inventor of the lie detector also invented Wonder Woman. Good man. And her lasso of truth. Both equally permissible in a court of law in Hollywood. It's true. But the same guy invented both of those things. Isn't that weird? Nobody cares. Okay, so here we go. The one teaching segment in the whole damn show. Here we are. Again, all of you will say, yes, I have the black piece of candy. I have to figure out who's telling the truth and who's lying.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Good. Her energy level went way up. Her smile became very big. She was trying very hard to convince me.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Said almost identically. Said almost identically.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
I think you have a ride home, sir. I don't know whose home you're going to.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Okay, good. Her eyes going back and forth, looking for approval.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Good, I like that. She pointed to herself. Me. I do. There are two people here that changed the most from the very first time. I don't think they have it. I'm going to release them for that reason. You have a yellow piece of candy, and you have a yellow piece of candy. Show everyone? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Give those two a round of applause as they go back to the I'm fine, thanks. Don't touch me. What is your middle name?
Elise.
Elise, that's a lovely name. And where did you grow up?
California.
California, nice. Good place to come from. So you came a long way to get here.
Yes.
Say yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Okay, good. She probably took theater classes as a child. She may have made this herself. Step over just a little bit. Hi there.
Oh, how are you doing?
Very good, thanks. It's been a good day. I'm on stage with me and, 2,000 of my closest friends. And I'm going to add all of you on Facebook. Except you. So say, what do you do for a living?
Right now I'm working in the food industry.
Food industry, that's good, that's good. Anywhere where we would like to go eat? No, all right, excellent answer. He's seen it from the kitchen perspective. Stay the hell away. But don't worry, I have faith that he is working on his new music CD. This guy. Say, no, his voice is so good, I'm not picking on him. His voice is like, yes, I've got it. Give me one of those creepy guys. Say, where did you grow up?
Where did you grow up?
Salt Lake City, Utah, where you and I would get the shit kicked out of us every day. Growing up a Jew in Utah was really hard.
Growing up in Utah as a Jew is really hard.
Yeah, I mean, serious.
Right?
No, it'd be worse to be right on the border of Palestine. I think that'd be very hard. So, say yes, I have the black piece of candy?
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Good. I like that. That's a good voice. It's a good voice. Hi there.
Hey.
He suddenly became friendly. What is your current favorite anime?
I love Naruto.
Not everyone else agrees with me. It's good. It's good. It's good. What'd you say?
Stay proud.
That's just gibberish to me. Okay. Look, as far as I'm concerned, the difference between Star Trek, Ren Fair, and steampunk is all sitting in this audience, so I don't know. Say, do you have any pets?
No.
You used to have a dog, though, didn't you? You killed it, didn't you? Say yes, I have the black piece of candy.
Yes, I have the black piece of candy.
If I get this wrong, it's that guy's fault. I just want to point that out. If I get it wrong, it's that guy. Decide in your mind who you think really has it. Now, there's a lot of information that we've received right here. One, she became more friendly and forceful after we started asking questions. That says to me that she wants to prove that she has it, where if she actually had it, I don't think she would. Over here, he also became more friendly, and he became more confrontational and hiding because of it. I'm going to go off of that. If I get it wrong, I'll do something cooler in a minute. But that's what I think we have here. I think you have a yellow one, you have a yellow one, close in tight. I think he has a black one. Show everybody. Bam! Yes, he does. Give him a big round of applause. Those pieces of candy are fine to eat. Those pieces of candy are fine to eat except for the small RFID chip inside. There you go. It's just candy. It's just candy. Now, I'm going to teach you. I want to teach you something. I'll set this down and use this other mic here for a second. I want to teach you how to make a lion disappear. I know, right?
Lions.
Teach you how to make a lion disappear.
Literally stop.
A lion. A lion. Animal cracker. You reach inside the box of animal crackers. You pull out a lion. Roar! Roar! Yeah. But let me point out a few things that aren't safe to do at home. It's not a lion, it's a hippo. Whatever, it's a hippo dressed, it's a lion dressed as a hippo. You take the lion dressed as a hippo, I toss him into my hand, I reach in my pocket, I grab some magic dust. Magic dust. Something about yourself. 5 people. Get your asses up here. Anybody wants? Stop. She came up first. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks so much, guys. I'm sorry. 7. Give a round of applause. Give a round of applause. Good job. Good job. I would like the 5 of you to each take a sheet of paper. Each take a sheet of paper, and I'm going to give you each a marker, and each of you are going to write down what color of underwear. No, let's do it. Should we go dirty or should we do 18 plus? I want you to write down the wildest place you've ever made whoopee with somebody. You can define whoopee however you want. If you haven't gone all the way, you can define it whatever you want. The wildest place, now don't say in the bog. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a location, a place in the world. Right. Come with me. The world of your imagination. Don't do that. Don't go. No, you're encouraging that. I'm mixing Whoopi and Willy Wonka. That's like what? You imagine, the diving into the chocolate river and just whatever. Okay, write down the wildest place you ever will be. Once you've done it, toss your markers behind you. Give all the sheets over here. Pass the sheets this way. Pass the sheets to your left. Pass the sheets to your left so that you have all the sheets. Got it? No? Yeah, question.
He's a virgin!
It's okay. He still has his temple recommend card. It's okay. Just write the wildest place where you've been kissed, where you've cuddled, where you've sat in the moonlight and heard a river in the stream. Just write someplace down. Write down where you imagine you and Sailor Moon. That's what I want. This is something I don't understand. I'm here at a burlesque show with 2,000 people here, right? And here we are. Can you even tell if it's a woman up here? Can you tell if it's boobs or not? Are you able to tell? Yes, you got the screens. So, but backstage there are orgies going on. So afterwards, okay, pass the sheets down once you've written them. Has everyone written something? Pass sheets down, pass sheets down, pass sheets down. I'm on a time crunch here. We've got another act coming. Pass down, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. Okay. You mixing? Excellent. Okay, the audience, you're going to help me decide who is what. You're going to help me decide. Disneyland. Middle of the ocean. Middle of the ocean. Don't react, don't react, don't react. My break room. My break room. Sexy silver Mazda Speed 3. That was a good one. Room with people at the door. Hey, my round of applause. Room with people at the door. 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 Hold on to it for now. Hold on to it for now. Disneyland. Happiest place on earth. Disneyland. 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 Did you guys see these people write it down? Did they flash it to you? Do you know? You're just kidding. The middle of the ocean. You know, Freud said that a cigar is not always just a cigar, but the ocean is always sex. I'm not going to let you vote on this. Hold on. Why?
No Freud.
Why did let's see. My break room. That leaves us with a sexy silver Mazda, Speed 3, some sort of a smiley bird thing in a smiley face. Don't make me look dumb. Don't make me look dumb in front of all my friends. Okay, now there are two of you that won't be added to my Facebook page. How does it feel? Pretty awesome. Okay, so yeah, we as a group mind, as group think, through mass hypnosis, we're able to work together to make the right choices. She made love at Disneyland. He's dreaming of Sailor Moon. This one's been in the break room doing whoopee. She knows what that Mazda symbol means. Because it's still printed on her. And this guy, my favorite mouseketeer, you're a koala, whatever. I'm leaving the stage in a minute, and I'm going to the Magic Castle, so I don't care. Koalas are freaking weird. You know, if they don't get that eucalyptus, they're like mean. They rip you to pieces. The little eucalyptus are like, I'm in danger. It's cool. And he did it in a room with people at the door. If you have your right sheet, hand it to me as you go back to your seat. Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Give a round of applause. It's been my